So, in today's episode, I want to take an opportunity to hopefully shoot some inspiration and show you what's possible. One of our fast track clients is doing $5,000 per day in DeFi income. Now, yes, he has a lot of capital. He's on track to build a 7-figure DeFi portfolio. But I wanted to take an opportunity to just let you know that everyone I know who has built wealth, who has seen, financial success. We work with clients in Fast Track with like mid 5-figure portfolios. We do ask that if you do apply for Fast Track, you've got at least $25,000 of capital to deploy because we can really do some damage with that. It is a one-on-one program. We work with clients one-on-one every single week. Plus, we have a mastermind where all the clients meet together 3 times a week to discuss their portfolios. And there are clients with mid 5-figure portfolios, 6-figure portfolios, and we have 4 or 5 clients with 7-figure portfolios. And when they share their portfolios on the mastermind calls, I can see people's eyes light up because they see what's possible. If they can do it, so can I. And when you actually dive into their stories, they're not much different than you and I. I started my entire journey, my entire financial success journey, whatever you want to call it, $40K in debt. I had to sell my apartment, condo, because I was so in debt, credit card debt, line of credits, everything maxed out. Nowadays, I would find it weird to not have a couple $1,000,000 in the bank. Liquid, accessible at any moment. I'm not saying that to brag. I do share that, and I always feel weird sharing it. I'm like, I'm a multimillionaire. I share it because I never thought for a second that that would have been possible to me. I never really even entertained that idea. I worked on the oil rigs after high school. I barely finished high school, never went to college, never went to university, did framing, roofing, blah, blah, blah. Blue collar stuff, which I have mad respect for the blue collars out there. Every time I see someone, I pass like a road worker, I make sure I roll down my window and thank them. This society, the power, everything you enjoy around you doesn't exist without people building the infrastructure and maintaining that infrastructure. So anyway, I just wasn't fulfilled doing it. And the pain of the pain of that, I'm reliving some of it, so I'm getting emotional, but the pain I felt on a daily basis was my driver to hey, I'm going to change my life. There are 1,000, 10,000, 50,000 millions of different ways to change your life and, career paths and things you can do. But all I'm saying, and I'm just sharing this because, again, if you talk to the guys with 7-figure portfolios, they'll say the same thing. All of them had humble beginnings. They just chose to adopt, and you'll hear me say this a lot, that investor mindset. I'm going to see the world through the lens of an investor, through value creation. I'm going to see money flowing and moving, and really, how do I just place myself in the flow of that money so I can just collect it? I stick my cup out and there it is. A lot of people choose opportunities, or at least opportunity vehicles, they jump into something and they wonder why they're not making money because no money is flowing through that opportunity, or there's no future for that opportunity. You'll hear me talk about this a lot as we move into the audio experience, but once we start seeing the world through the lens of an investor and actually seeing what's possible to us. Early on, I joined this mastermind. I've invested over $300,000 in my own education, masterminds, coaching, all of that. I'm a really big believer in it. And I went to this thing and I saw someone's bank account. They had $1 million in the bank account. I had minus 20. And I hung out with him for a day and I was like, this guy's just like me. I can do it too. And it just clicked for me. And then I just placed myself in the right environments, which again is a purpose of this audio experience. It's just keep you in this conversation. It's possible for you. Cheering for you. Log back into the UIG if you haven't in a while. Check out what's happening. You can always check out a Monday mindset call if you need a little boost in the mindset. If you need to log in, www.cryptolabsresearch.com, and you can find the links to log back in there. With that said, I'll see you inside.